Sagittarius, hi. Hope this finds you well. This is a general reading for Sagittarius. Because it's general, not everything may resonate, but just take what does and leave the rest behind. These readings in this series are not date specific. I figure if you came across it, then it's meant for you at that time. So let's see what's happening. This is there's the Ace of Swords. I guess we're going to keep that out there. We're doing a 3-card spread with a challenge card, and then we're going to pull a series of cards that speak to what's hidden from view, which you don't see coming, that kind of a thing. So let's begin. We have the 3 of Wands coming up here in your recent past. Wow, the High Priestess right in the heart of your reading in the present, and then the Moon card coming up here. So there's definitely some need to go within and hear your higher guidance. We have some fear and trepidation here. I think you're tuning in, hopefully, to your higher guidance to understand what that's about. I think there's some anticipation here of something coming your way, and maybe it's just taking too long or something like that. Let's see what your challenge is. We have the Emperor coming up here as your challenge. This could be the card of Aries. So far you have Scorpio, Cancer, and Aries here. The Emperor is talking to me in this moment about you. You feel challenged and out of control. You're not in control, and that's what you desire the most. So I'm looking forward to clarification on that. This could be someone in your midst who's creating an obstacle for you, is what I'm hearing for some of you. There's an obstacle here with this person. The Emperor is like the king of all kings. So they not only create stability and structure for everyone in their kingdom, but they also do so by remaining in control, and that can be an obstacle for in some respect. There's the 2 of Cups underneath here too. So perhaps this person could be of love interest, but we'll have to see where that goes. So let's clarify your challenge position, the Emperor, to start. Oh, I guess we're going to take that one, yes. Clarifying the Emperor. Wow. Clarifying the Emperor. Okay. Wow, there's the High Priestess again. And you have the 9 of Wands underneath here. That talks about struggle. So we have the Chariot card, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords to clarify the Emperor, Sagittarius. So we have here if you are feeling like you're out of control and you want control, there could be someone that you're watching online that you want to move toward. They could be watching you online, but I'm feeling like this being your challenge, that you are. There could be a secret going on. It's just, I hesitated to say that, but there could be a secret going on that is, you know, you're getting some inklings, there's some signal, some message or something that has come through that makes you want to act really fast. You don't feel in control, and you are very willfully wanting that. You're wanting to regain your ground is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I see here someone who is learning something that has been withheld from you, and it's really put you in a rough place. It may have been going on for a while with the 9 of Wands here. Let's clarify your past to get more information. The 3 of Wands, clarifying the 3 of Wands for Sagittarius. I guess we're going to take that one. Okay, clarifying the 3 of Wands for Sag. Clarifying the 3 of Wands for Sagittarius. Okay. Clarifying the 3 of Wands. Okay. Oh, that's too many. Clarifying the 3 of Wands. Wow, there's the 9 of Wands again. So we have the 10 of Swords, the 9 of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, clarifying the Three of Wands. So there's, with the Three of Wands, there's some action taken. Could be that you had the action kind of coming from a number of different avenues. You're kind of trying this here, trying this there, scooting back and forth, and this could be with relationships. You could, this is the player of the deck, this Knight of Wands. So you or someone else could be just, you know, on the dating scene, if that's where it is, trying different relationships on, just to see if where there's a good fit, is what I'm hearing. And for some of you, this is just a situation where it could be work related, but you're taking actions, and it's been going on for a long time. Sometimes the Knight, I feel compelled to say the Knight, you know, although he or she are the players of the deck, you know, they're really just non-committal. It's a non-committal energy that we're having here, and it's wanting to go out and try different things, new adventures, bold new adventures, you know, very energetic feeling with this card. But it seems to have been gone on maybe too long for whoever this is speaking to. The Nine of Wands is talking about a long and sort of battle-weary person here who is showing up. And there's been a lot of anticipation for whatever it is that the person has gone back and forth about, but ultimately with the Ten of Swords, the Ten of Swords talks about a whole lot of time overthinking how someone might have stabbed them in the back, that backstabbing thing, that betrayal, basically. That betrayal is there, and it's been going on a long time. This whole thing has been going on a long time, where you haven't felt in control. There's secrets about maybe, I don't know what they are. There's the Ten of Wands right there. This is a heavy burden. And the presence here of the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords here, these are ready to be put down. The burden of this is ready to be put down. The anguish of this is ready to be put down. And this is in your past position. So it's possible here that what we're looking at this point in your reading is just things that you've dealt with that are being put down, that are already there. So let's move to the High Priestess. The High Priestess is such a beautiful card of being in touch with your inner knowing, with your higher self. I think you're remaining quite quiet, is what I'm hearing. Okay. One more clarifier for the High Priestess for Sag. Wow, beautiful. So I think you are doing that. You're listening to your inner guidance, because you have the Sun here, and this is beautiful, and the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Four of Wands. So that is a beautiful mix of things in your present. We have here someone who is acting independently of others, who has worked really long and hard, that the Nine of Wands would be pointing to. Worked really hard, taking action where you needed to create a happy home and some sort of union with someone. And if not a romantic interest, then a stable home environment that you've done this. You're not saying very much about your past. You're not really talking about it at this point, but you have some kind of conflict here with either something that's being withheld or something that you've uncovered that is pointing to, giving you a lot of clarity on where things stand, is what I'm hearing, on where things stand. So let's move to the Moon card. There's the Four of Swords, which indicates that you've gotten a respite, or you are about to get a respite, to kind of sort of consider things. Let's move to the Moon, clarifying the Moon for Sagittarius. Whoops, okay, I guess we are going to take that. Wow, here we go. So we have the Devil card here, the Ten of Wands is returning, and then we have the Two of Pentacles, clarifying the Moon. So I think there's a place here where it's going in the near future where something karmic comes back, and it's probably the secretive thing that someone here is withholding. Someone is holding back information, and And that is going to come and bite them, because you have a karmic nature here where it's going to return. It hasn't been dealt with, basically. Someone here has not dealt with the burden of the past, with the burden of being betrayed, or, you know, the withholding, the secret, or whatever that is. It's coming back again, and there's a fear here that it's going to return, and it does. The Two of Pentacles talks about choices and having to juggle many things, and if there's still a propensity for someone here who may be juggling more than one person, or wherever that lands for someone here, then that's gonna return as a burden. It's not going to be as clean as you wanted it to be. Not you necessarily, Sag, just whoever is in the mix here. The Moon card talks about illusory thinking. It talks about fears and self-doubts, and I think that at the very least here, if someone has betrayed you, and it's never really been addressed either by you or by them, confronting it, or I feel like that's what the challenge is that there's a need to confront the person, and just own it, you know, whoever needs to own it here. But it's coming up in your future here, with the karmic nature of the devil here. There's some obsessive thinking that's entering into this in the future, ruminating on it, feeling again like you're bound in it, you're tied up in it. It's not healthy, is what I'm hearing. So we have the Two of Cups here. We have this is what you don't see coming, what's missing from, what's hidden from you. We have the Ace of Swords. This is a card of truth and kind of slicing through any BS. It's a total new start in truth. So something's going to come to bear. We have the Two of Cups here, indicating that this is about a union of some kind, one that's harmonious. You're learning the truth about this, or someone here is supporting you as you receive this truth. We have the Nine of Wands coming back again. So this is bleeding into what you don't see coming here. And there's the 10 as well. So this here is an indication that what you don't see coming is this is following you into your future. There's a need here for the truth. There's a need to reveal something, for this to create. Yeah, there's something here that's been hidden. The Four of Pentacles is talking about holding on and resisting opening up. We have the Death card here, which means that's pointing to an ending, some sort of transition here. It's transformative, either in a positive way, a mediocre way, or a bad way. But we have the Page of Cups, which is an offer of love or an apology. And in this case, I'm going to say it's an apology. And with it comes hope and truth. There we go. And there is the Devil card once again. And then I'll end there with these two cards, with the Chariot resurfacing here, with the Six of Wands, because this is what you don't see coming is at the end of this, and it's still going to be a little bumpy, I feel. At the end of this, we have the Chariot and the Six of Wands, which are both cards of victory. Either this is going to get handled correctly finally, but there's a path to walk through here, as I already went over the Two of Cups and the Ace of Swords here, but we have here the nine and 10 of Wands and the Four of Pentacles, which is very much talking about the burden of it needs to be put down, wants to be put down. I feel that down in my bones that you want this to be done. But there's a resistance all at the same time. You know, sometimes we don't realize that we're holding on to our own suffering in a way, and we all have those moments of suffering, and the burden of this is heavy. I can feel it. But there is an ending coming to this, and the ending may be coming with an apology. Either you or someone else. There's an apology or some kind of offer of love. It can be really small and subtle, but it's there. It's there, and it's transformative. It gives you hope and inspiration, and the truth of the King of Swords is that it's kind of factual. It's used in a contractual way sometimes, but in this case, I'm going to say the King of Swords here is, he seeks the truth. He or she, it's not gender specific, but he seeks the truth of a situation. It just cuts through, just like the Ace of Swords, it cuts through the BS and just the facts. They leave the emotions out of it. And then we have the Devil here, which is, you know, the last the last remnant here of something that is, you know, the Devil can also talk about addictions, but I'm going to say that this is about feeling tied in, like you don't have choices. And let me just get a feel for this. There's some agony over this. There's some agony. And I'm saying agony not because just of the Ten of Swords, the betrayal, but it's just this, the karmic nature. It's the karmic nature of moving through this until there's clarity and until there's reconciliation, where you know it's rectified. Until it's rectified, it's going to be a little haunty feeling. But you have here just some beautiful cards of transformation. With the Star card, a card of hope and inspiration and healing. So you receive healing probably from the truth. Probably from the truth. Either you're speaking it or they're speaking it. But whatever it is, it's going to release this. It's going to release this Devil energy. We have here. We have the card of Capricorn. So this could be as subtle as a Capricorn in your midst. And we have Cancer and Aquarius twice, and we have Scorpio. And, geez, that Ace of Swords is just beckoning me. And Scorpio again, and Aries, and Scorpio, and Cancer. So you have Cancer twice, Scorpio twice, a Leo, Capricorn twice, Aquarius twice, Scorpio 3 times for Scorpio, and yeah. So I will finish this aspect of the reading with showing you once again the Chariot and the Six of Wands. This is, you know, you have the Chariot up there in your challenge position as it is. I think you're going to regain control and just move on. There's success here. There's success. You finally break free of this, whatever it is. So happy to see that. So let's move to the Wisdom of the Oracle for a little input on that. From here, I need to say. I get a card from the Wisdom of the Oracle for Sagittarius. Right there. Round and round. That's exactly right. Let me show you that one. This is just the propensity that we have to not deal with things and have them return over and over in a karmic fashion. That kind of an idea here. So we have the spiral quality of events when a lesson isn't quite integrated. See, there it is. That's so perfect for this reading. Cycles that you are challenged to break. Revisiting a pattern from a new perspective. So that's a really clear message that, you know, it's karmic in nature what's happening here, and there's a need for someone here to deal with the situation, deal with, and you know what it is, if it's withholding, whatever it is. But the truth shall set you free. The truth is where it needs to go. It creates a whole new beginning and leaving behind of all of that. So, yeah. I hope that's helpful, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed the reading, please do like, share, or subscribe. Leave a comment if you like, and I look forward to seeing you again next time. And until then, take care. Bye.